Hi, Willie. You remember that Margaritaville thing I did, which was a dramatic reading and critical interpretation of the country music song Margaritaville? I thought that was going to be a lot funnier than it was. I thought it would be a lot of fun to make fun of a country music song that I figured probably didn't have very much meaning and my own propensity towards pomposity. So anyway, I didn't find it as funny as I thought it was going to be. I mean, I enjoyed making it, but the final product didn't seem all that hilarious. So I thought it would be interesting to try the same exercise with another country music song and see if maybe it has more meaning than I thought it did. Here is my dramatic reading and critical interpretation of the song Red Solo Cup. Now, Red Solo Cup is the best receptacle from barbecues, tailgates, fairs, and festivals. And you, sir, do not have a pair of testicles if you prefer drinking from glass. The first stanza introduces the topic and uses the biological description of masculine gonads as a gender reference, implying that the masculinity of a person might be questionable if they prefer a drinking container that is more permanent or environmentally friendly. But we are only one sentence into this very popular song, and it has already established itself to have a very anti-feminist theme. By taking a gender-neutral object and giving it a gender binary identity, we establish that containers which require upkeep and cannot be thrown away at will are by nature feminine objects, and masculine people should avoid them. Hey, Red Solo Cup is cheap and disposable. In 14 years they are decomposable, and unlike my home, they are not foreclosable. Freddie Mac can kiss my ass. Woo. The narrator establishes that he has been unable to pay his mortgage and therefore has lost his home. The fact that there is not a mortgage on the disposable container somehow makes it better. He does not really describe how one might succeed in living in a red Solo Cup or really make any further connection between the cup and the home, but does take the opportunity to give some colorful and derogatory directive counseling to the mortgage company. Red Solo Cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party, let's have a party. I love you, Red Solo Cup. I lift you up. Proceed to party, proceed to party. The chorus is a joyful celebration of the disposable container and its ubiquitous use in celebratory activities. It does not really convey much information aside from that. Now, I really love how you're easy to stack, but I really hate how you're easy to crack. 'Cause when beer runs down the front of my back, well, that, my friends, is quite yucky. Here the speaker describes the cup in both a complimentary and a non-complimentary way. The latter description is grammatically confusing, but does give the narrator a chance to set up a rhyme in the next line. But I have to admit that ladies get smitten, admirin' how sharply my first name is written. On you with Sharpie when I get to hittin' on them to help me get lucky. I strongly feel that the writer missed an opportunity to make a subtle and enjoyable pun with the word sharply, only to ruin the effect by hitting the listener over the head with the obviousness of it immediately afterward. The verse would have come across as slightly witty if it had used any other synonym for marker than Sharpie. Aside from that, this verse serves mostly to resolve the rhyme set up previously and again to affirm the gender and sexual orientation of the speaker as if we were in question of either. Red Solo Cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love you, Red Solo Cup. I lift you up. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. Again, this is joyful celebration of the cup and the occasion to drink from it. A full cup has been used as a metaphor and a symbol for a full and long life, and we can possibly see this celebration as an affirmation of that idea. Now, I've seen you in blue and I've seen you in yellow, but only you red will do for this fellow. 'Cause you are the abbot into my Costello, and you are the fruit to my loom. This verse uses some absurd popular references to establish an emotional connection between the speaker and the cup. Red Solo Cup, you're more than just plastic. You're more than amazing. You're more than fantastic. And believe me that I'm not the least bit sarcastic when I look at you and say, Red Solo Cup, you're not just a cup. No, no, God, no. You're my friend, yeah, lifelong. Thank you for being my friend. It's possible to consider this last verse as a parody of drunken behavior, wherein the speaker might call any stranger a friend. If taken seriously, the commentary on friendship might be seen as detrimental, as the cup in question is most surely to be thrown away at the end of the evening, never to be seen again. Or possibly the speaker means all Red Solo cups as a collective are his friends. Red Solo cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party. Let's have a party. I love you, Red Solo cup. I lift you up. Proceed to party. Proceed to party. And then we end the song with the celebratory refrain and possibly a deep emotional attachment to a disposable drinking vessel. My name is Marilyn. This is Two Awesome Women, and I think you're awesome. Bye-bye.